Hi everybody from TechnoLost, so welcome to the dedicated focus on the benchmark for this Asus Nexus 7 2013 version. So we will see Quadrant, Antutu, Epic Citadel and Speed Test Nest. So let's start with Quadrant Advanced. While the benchmark is running, just let me remind you a few hardware specs for this device. We have the CPU, which is the Snapdragon S4 Pro. At least this is what Asus and Google tell us about this device, but this is not the normal 8064 APQ 8064, because we have here Snapdragon Crate 300 architecture, which is the same that we can find inside Snapdragon 600 family CPU. So this is nothing but a Snapdragon 600 CPU on the clock at 1.5 GHz. It's a quad-core CPU with a production service on 20 nanometers. We have the GPU, which is the Adreno 320. We have 2 GB of LPDDR3 memory, so very good hardware architecture for this new Asus Nexus 7 2013. The screen is a gorgeous 7 inches IPS display with a more than full HD resolution. Is 1980 for 1200 pixel. So as you can see, the score for this device is 5171. So this is not one of the highest score I could record with this device, but nevertheless, given the hardware, maybe it's a little bit, an underscore for this device. I would expect more. In everyday usage is wonderful. It's extremely fast. So this score really doesn't reflect how fast is this device in everyday usage. So as you can see, this is the Antutu benchmark. Let's run it again together. So here we go. The score for this device is 20,169, so not a bad score for what concern Antutu. So now let's see the last benchmark for what concern performance in CPU and graphics. This is the Epic Citadel. Is a benchmark based on Epic Unreal Engine, the same engine used for games like Gears of War or even before a real tournament, for instance. So let's see. I want to show you that I've already set up this benchmark to run with the highest possible, quality level. So we'll show you in a few seconds. Here we go. Settings, performance settings, ultra high quality. We have running resolution percentage set to 100%. So let's get back to the benchmark and let's run it together. So we will see what the average frame speed for this device. So just to remind you that here we have a full HD, even more than full HD, because it's 1920 for 1200 pixels. So a very high resolution for this Asus Nexus 7. As you can see, in some situation we have very good frame rate, so over 40 up to 50 frames per second, but we have quite a big drop in some other scenes, around 20 frames per second. So this architecture, although it does handle quite well this benchmark setup of the highest possible quality, it's not enough to run this benchmark with this, all this quality for concern the texture and polygons and so on. So I could try this, benchmark on higher architecture, like for instance the Snapdragon 800, and that's really where the CPU and GPU shine. Nevertheless, this Asus Nexus 7 is a very good performer in its class. Maybe it's one of the best 7 inches tablet actually on the market for what concern at least the Android panorama. the Android panorama, sorry. And the benchmark has almost come to an end, so we'll see in a few seconds what's the average frame rate for this Asus Nexus 7 2013. Here we go. The average frame rate is 36.3, and the resolution, as you can see, is 1920 for 1104, because we have almost we should have 96 pixels reserved for the navigation bar here below. So anyway, it's a very good medium frame rate, average frame rate for this device. So the last benchmark that I want to show you today has nothing to do with graphics and CPU and GPU subsystem, but it's all about LTE speed. I will show you in a second speed testnet. I do remind you that this device, this Nexus 7 2013, is the LTE capable version. So I just want to show you that I'm using the H3G service from Rome, is where I live, and the H3G is the card I'm using for this test. So let's test begin. These speed test, of course, all depends on how the network is good and how the network is busy in the meanwhile you're performing this test. So it does seem that the net is, it's not that busy right now. We have good result. We just perform once more and then we draw a line and we see the final result. So here we go. Okay, as you can see, we could reach 77.57, a very good download speed for what we consider this Asus Nexus 7 in LTE speed. And we have in the previous run, even 14.19 in upload speed. So very good result even for one concern this LTE connectivity and the Asus Nexus 7 2013. Thanks for watching this focus dedicated on the performances for this Asus 2013. So again, thanks for watching and bye from TechnoLost.